First, I would circle back to the fact that every human being is creative. I believe this.
All right.
And I think deep down, every human person recognizes this, but for accountants especially, set aside the rest of humanity for the moment, for an accountant to recognize their own innate creativity, first you've got the creative accountant, that's illegal, let's not go that way, which I fully support. Let's not go that way. When we talk about creativity as accountants, we're not talking about being creative with the numbers in a legal way. But when we talk about creativity, creativity is quite hard to define, but it has to do with curiosity and problem solving. And what is challenging for accountants in marketing is that marketing doesn't follow the rules the way accounting does. So all of the wonderful, excellent skills that you've been trained for, that you qualified for, that have been driven into you, that as an accountant, you must do this, and rightly so, don't apply when you come to marketing. Marketing has some boundaries, maybe some guidelines, some direction, but what works for this firm may not and probably will not work for that firm. What works for this accountancy firm owner doesn't work for that one. And that's what makes marketing hard, because, when accountants come to me or to PF and say, what platform do we use on social? The classic marketing answer has to be, it depends. It depends on your audience. Who exactly do you deal with? If you're dealing with creatives and influencers, probably Instagram and TikTok. But if you're dealing with construction businesses, maybe Facebook, maybe LinkedIn. If you're dealing with dentists or consultants or life coaches, maybe Instagram and LinkedIn. So there's a variety of answers. And for some accountants, it's maybe we don't need to focus on social right now. Maybe you really need to get your brand and your website locked in, and we can talk about social later if at all, or you need to record some more videos. So there are some broad-based things that work for marketing, but what's hard for accountants is if you're looking for the answer that you can say, here's one answer and I will apply it to my firm, you're going to be frustrated. So part of being an accountant marketer, I thought it was interesting at the beginning, you and I were chatting, you were referring to me as an accountant marketer. I would say I am not the accountant marketer. The accountant marketer is the accountant who recognizes that it is now part of their job to be a marketer as well. And that is hard, and that is new, and that is a different set of skills, but it's not skills that you have to create or have that are new. They are innate to you as an accountant and as a human being. There's curiosity and problem solving abilities within you. You've got to exercise those. It's a muscle. Creativity is a muscle that accountants need to exercise. And when it comes to marketing, this means considering what the burden is that's weighing on you. So if the burden is that you're not getting anybody coming to you, or the leads that are coming are not the right kind, then yeah, your marketing needs to address your pre-qualifying and needs to identify who you're working with. And maybe some things can go on when you put things on your website of some forms or questions or more information that can help you with that. And then you have to try some things, and some things will fail. And again, back to the qualifications and trainings that accountants have. And I know that I'm a qualified accountant myself. I studied accountancy at university in America. I'm a qualified CPA in the States. I've worked for an accountancy firm, worked as an auditor. So I've been on that side of this, the professional skepticism and the experience and the giving advice and this has to match and the books have to balance. Yes, that's all true with accounting. And when it comes to marketing, it's a different level of skills that you already have that have to be adapted. And there's an acceptance of failure that needs to come in, where failure isn't a fail. It's just, we tried that thing and it didn't work. I wonder what it was that made it not work. What aspect did work? What was frustrating? What was difficult? What did we imagine? How long did we try it? And that's another aspect for accountants. A lot of accountants are tempted to, again, looking for the right answer and trying to get there as fast as possible, is that in marketing, the right way is the long way. So once you figure out the core things that do work, and again, there are some things that work across the board in marketing for professional services, including accountants, like creating content. Videos is a huge one. The more information that you can give your prospect, being very crystal clear about who you work with. And when you do that, then you need to stick at it probably a lot longer than you originally thought, so that you can look for patterns and you can look for what works for you. So I would say it's not about accountants being bad at marketing. It's about accountants having not stretched that muscle that is there and needing to look at marketing in a different way than they're used to looking at accounting. And when you do that, you can find that not only is your marketing more successful, but you actually begin to enjoy it a little bit.